Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We got Donkey Kong Bananza coming out in just what, 2 days? I am super hyped for this. It's probably my most anticipated game of the year. Of the stuff we know, there's something else that could possibly be announced when they do that next direct that Nate the Hate just confirmed for sometime this month. He is guessing that it's going to be probably the last week, right before their earnings call, August 1st. So I wanted to talk about the Nintendo Direct. I want to talk about my hype for Donkey Kong Bananza and talk about the Pokemon Presents that's coming the 22nd. So to start off, let's talk about Donkey Kong Bananza. Now, if you watched my video that I made, I want to say a month ago, talking about how Donkey Kong Bananza kind of reminds me of Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Like, if you ever played that game back on the GameCube, the PS2, or the original Xbox, that's probably one of the best superhero games ever made. It's one of the very few games that actually captures the essence of the hero. And with the limitations of the hardware back then, they did a really good job. I was really hopeful that we would get a sequel at some point where you could take the Incredible Hulk and literally destroy an entire city, literally just destroy everything possible in the entire game. But unfortunately, the technology probably didn't allow that back then. But looking at Donkey Kong Bananza, it kind of feels like an evolution of that concept. Like, you can destroy what looks to me almost anything in this world that Donkey Kong Bananza has. And that is so freaking awesome. And let's go over to the website real quick, since the game comes out pretty soon. So we're going to go over and look at Nintendo's website and their listing for Donkey Kong Bananza. And it's really cool. Like, this whole setup here, it really gets you hyped for the game because it kind of shows off everything if you're still curious and live under a rock and don't know what's all new with the new Donkey Kong. I know some people don't follow it on YouTube and all that kind of stuff, but I mean, it's Donkey Kong, man. I think everybody knows who Donkey Kong is. So it gives you a little highlight of the story. It shows off different costume colors and everything. I was like blown away that you can change his fur color. That's huge. I did not think they would let you change his iconic color. I can understand like costumes and stuff, but his fur color, that's huge. The fact that they're letting you change his fur to blue, which is what I'm going to do, I wonder if that'll change what these super forms look like. That would be awesome. We'll have to wait and see on that. So here's the direct video if you haven't seen it. It says take a deeper dive into fun. And I did play this at Target. They had a demo kiosk there at my local Target. I played it for about 5-10 minutes, and it feels so good. Everything's seamless. The rumble features work really well and like really highlight it. It kind of reminded me of how such a good job they did with Astrobot. Like the new Astrobot game that came out, what was that, like last year, I believe? The rumble feature, they really use it really well with this game, and you don't even think about that when you look at this, like look at all these videos and stuff. You're like, I wonder how the rumble feature works. Well, it works really good. It's like the HD rumble, especially on the Pro controller, because that's the controller they had hooked up there. I'm not sure about the Switch Joy-Con setup, but the Pro controller, chef's kiss. It's amazing. So if you have a Pro controller, I would highly recommend it. And man, I really like his new design. He looks really cool. I mean, look at this. This is awesome. You just keep scrolling, smashing everything. And the Pauline thing, I feel like they're still hiding something. I feel like the thing that could be hiding is either one more form that kind of combines all the other ones and you only get to use it for like the final boss or something, or throughout the game's life or throughout you playing the game, you're restoring Pauline's age. I'm thinking that this isn't like a timeline thing. I think maybe Pauline got turned into a kid after getting turned into a rock, and maybe you're trying to get her essence back and make her a grown-up again. Maybe that's the secret thing that's going on here, but who knows? We don't know anything about it yet, so I guess we'll find out. It says she's 13, but is she going to grow up throughout the game? Like, you find her, maybe they sucked all her youth out or something? I have no idea. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see about that. And then we get on to the super forms. And these are freaking amazing. I love this design, by the way. It's like a Super Saiyan Donkey Kong. It's like, but instead of like his hair being all, it's bananas. That is such a cool idea. I love this design. I really hope if we get another Smash Brothers, I mean, Sakurai is going to have a field day with this. I hope if they do a new Smash Brothers, that the final smashes aren't just one simple little animation. I hope the final smashes are like powered up forms. that lasts for a few minutes across the board. Like Mega Man gets, if he's in it again, Mega Man gets his Mega Man armor from Mega Man X, or if it's the original Mega Man, it can get the armor from Mega Man, the Rush armor. You know, the what is it, Mega Man 5 or 6, where he had the cool Rush armor where he could fly and stuff. There's so many things, so many possibilities that this alone could do for Smash Brothers. Like, it's so cool. What will probably happen though is it'll be some sort of like, it'll be a random pick, one of these 3 forms, and you'll have to run around the map and try to knock out the other player. That's probably what's going to happen. I mean, you get the zebra form, he gets an ostrich form where he can fly. I mean, it's all the bases are covered here. So if they are hiding a last form, it's probably going to like be a hybrid of all 3 of these. So let's look at this design. It'll probably be this. It'll probably be like a silverback, because those are, you know, rare gorillas or whatever. And he'll probably have like ostrich wings, and he'll have the zebra stripes. It'll just be this design, and it'll be like a fusion of all 3 to defeat the final boss. That's a guess I have. That's no confirmation or nothing like that. It'd be really cool if we had another form that's an aquatic form that helps him swim in the water, like some sort of fish or something, because that would make a lot of sense, because you got the destruction form, his normal form, you got a running form that can run on water, and then you have a flying form, but there's no aquatic form. So it could be a fish. And even in this video right here, they show all that water. Is there a cool like squid slash fish? Like, what would fit the narrative of this game? Because, well, ostrich doesn't really fit, but I'm trying to think, what aquatic creature would they pick? Would it be an octopus? Would it be a squid? You know, because of Splatoon, you know, maybe they'll pick a squid or octoling or something. I don't know. There's so many possibilities they can do. I really hope we get an aquatic form. Hope it's not saved for like DLC. That would be weird, assuming we get DLC. But I don't know. I'm super excited about this, and the main reason I'm so excited and this skyrocketed to the top of my most anticipated list was because of these super forms. One of my favorite things they do in games is when they give the main character a super form. I think it's just such a cool idea. All right, scroll down here a little bit farther. Underground folks. See, I wonder if these turn into people. We'll have to wait and see about that. Then you get all the villains. We got the Void King. We got the Grumpy Kong. Or Void Kong, my bad. Grumpy Kong and Poppy Kong. I mean, that's cool. There might be more bad guys, too. There might be an overarching villain that we don't know about, like King K. Rool. Maybe he's in charge of all these guys, right? Right? That'd be awesome if the secret hidden final boss who's behind all of this is King K. Rool. That'd be awesome. That'd be really cool. Because they're like, where is he, right? Oh, and then we got the co-op thing, so your little brother can play, or your girlfriend or wife that doesn't play video games, she can join in. It'd be kind of fun. You got assist mode for people that aren't good at video games, or like a little kid wants to play it. Because after playing the demo, I mean, I grew up playing this stuff, and we never had assist modes or anything like that, but kids have no attention span nowadays. If something is too difficult, they'll leave and move on to the next thing. So you really have to like plan accordingly, unfortunately. And especially if you want parents to buy it. It's like, well, he didn't touch the last game, so I'm not going to buy in the next game that's similar. So they have to do that. Anyway, so and then different ways to play together, local. I can't believe this has online, what do you call it? Online co-op. I think that's cool. Love the new design. And that is the website. That is really cool. So I kind of took up the whole video talking about Donkey Kong. So I guess I'll make a separate video for the Pokemon talk and the Nintendo Direct talk. So can't wait for this game. Super hyped. I might have to call out that day. Anybody from work watching my channel, be cool. Be cool. Don't show the manager. Because Donkey Kong, I should have requested it off. I mean, I have plenty of vacation time. It came up on me pretty quick. It's like, holy crap, Donkey Kong comes out in 2 days? What happened? Like, this year's just flown by. And the Switch has been out for over a month. That's insane to me. It's like, wait a minute, I feel like I just got this thing. Anyway, sound off the comments below. Are you hyped for Donkey Kong? Or are you getting it day one? As always, thank you for watching, and stay frosty.